it all and scores first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This isn't...
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting. My name is Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. We are here tonight with the United States Online Racing Association All-Star Open Race. It is a bit of an impromptu doubleheader here on Fearless Broadcasting. Joining me tonight and actually going to commentate on this first of 2 races tonight, 60 laps under the sun here at Phoenix Raceway, is Chris Lindsay, Nathan Emerson, and Hunter Burcham. Chris, Hunter, Nathan, welcome to the booth.
Hey, thanks Pat. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Hopefully we do a little bit better than Fox Sports normally does out here. And I'm sure we're going to have one hell of a race out here tonight. If one of you 3 would like to discuss how this is going to work out here tonight.
Yeah, so for tonight, this first race is going to be our All-Star Open race. We have 14 drivers who have automatically qualified for the main event by either being a winner of this current Cup season, or they were a winner in our previous Cup season, or they're top 10 in points right now. So everybody else is racing for a seat in the main event tonight. Tonight's race is going to be 60 laps. We're going to have a planned stage break right in the middle, so 30 and 30, and the top 6 finishers of tonight's race are going to go and qualify their way into the main event tonight.
No, okay. No, I'm actually looking forward. I'm actually looking forward to this open race, and I don't know why. I don't know, but I have a feeling that this is going to be our best race of the night. We have a bunch of guys that are equals that are going head to head, and I have a feeling that it's going to be a battle from green flag to checkered flag.
Appreciate it, Pat. Thank you. It's all good. I think tonight's going to be interesting, right? You got a lot of guys out here who aren't necessarily running up front each and every week, so I think it's going to be super interesting to see how these mid to rear pack kind of guys take over when it comes to leading the race and putting themselves in position to win this race and qualify their way into the main event. Hunter, what do you think these drivers are going to be looking for out here early on to have success tonight?
I mean, really, at a place like Phoenix, it really just comes down to track position. So, really, I mean, just 2 laps of qualifying, these guys have to nail. And then, I mean, you know, quick little 60-lap shootout to make the main. So, really, I feel like the guys who qualify up front are probably going to be the top 6 that advance to the main.
So let's talk about qualifying runs while we got a few guys out here already starting to go and qualify. What to you, because I mean there's multiple lines here, but what to you is the best way around this track to qualify? What are you looking for? Where are your markers at? Things like that. Can you talk us through that a little bit?
I mean, me personally, what I like to do, especially like 1 and 2, just, you know, got a nice big arc there. I kind of like to diamond it, so I like to enter it kind of high and then work my way to the bottom to the yellow line. And 3 and 4, same thing. Just aim for that yellow. Just get nice straight exit. Pick up the throttle and just. And really, I mean, some guys are going to use a dog leg to cut it, but I feel like that just hurts my car and the speed, so I kind of like to stay above that dog leg. But I mean, some of these guys, it might work for them, and hopefully they can like maybe just, you know, help cut that speed off and make the lap time shorter for them.
Definitely. Well, so far it looks like we got Jeff Herrick. He's running the top of the boards with Frank Skimmerhorn shortly behind him in second. From there you got Nolan Todd in third, Justin Wilkes in fourth, and Aiden Law rounding out your top 5. Let's see, we got
Matt Krasnow on track, taking his first lap qualifying.
All right, so while we got qualifying underway, let's go. What are we thinking, guys? Pre-race picks. Give me 1 to 2 guys who you think are going to run at the top of this field tonight. Start with you, Chris.
So I don't want to cheat, but I have a feeling Frank Skimmerhorn is going to be coming out on top tonight. Him and Aiden Law are running great lines, great qualifying. I've been watching some of the practices, and these guys have a way with this track. They know a good line, and if they just stick to it and they just stick to their guns, somebody's gonna mess up, and I think they're gonna come out on top. So my two are either Frank Skimmerhorn or Aiden Law.
I couldn't agree with you more there. I think Aiden Law is definitely going to be a sleeper pick for tonight. Frank Skimmerhorn, Jeff Herrick, I would definitely imagine that those guys are going to be running towards the front of this field all night long. One of the more veteran drivers in this league, though, Waylon Burcham in the 21 car, he's got a lot of experience, so I wouldn't count him out. Doesn't look like he's gone out and qualified yet. He's coming on track now to throw down his first lap, but I'd expect him to be up there in the mix as well. Hunter, what do you think?
I agree with you there, Nathan. You know, a 6-time winner in the USORA Cup Series, so obviously you can't put experience, but just based on their qualifying speeds, I mean, really, I mean, Jeff Harris will be my pick. I mean, I feel like any track we go to, he's a solid top 10 guy, and I feel like tonight can be his night to shine.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, lap times aren't too far apart, so once qualifying finalizes here, I think we're going to be in for 60 laps of good hard racing. I think it's going to be super exciting to watch and look forward to here, and I'm excited to see who's going to work their way into the main event tonight. Track conditions for tonight's main event are going to be a little bit different. It's going to be nighttime racing in the main event tonight, so track's going to cool down, going to be a little more grip out there, and it should tighten up the lap times a good bit.
Look at that lap.
P3 on his first lap.
Yeah.
Oh, he kind of brushes the wall off turn 2.
And look at the first and second place, a point, what is it? 0.005 apart from each other. 0.004.
4 thousandths separating the two of Jeff Herrick and Frank Skimmerhorn. I'm just trying to play tech support for all you guys tonight. I feel like I'm going to jump in a little bit from time to time just to talk things out a little as well. Since we're all here waiting for qualifying to continue going here, My pick is actually going to be between James Jones and Nicholas Deal, two really hot drivers. And yeah, I kind of passed over my fearless teammate, the 11 of David Justin. But I think James Jones and Nicholas Deal are two really fast guys. They're super consistent, top 5, top 10 guys every single week. And if they can nail Phoenix, I think they have a pretty good shot at taking the All-Star outright tonight.
They're definitely going to be up there, that's for sure. We got a lot of good teams out there this season with a lot of good drivers. So I think they have just as good of a shot as anybody else. Obviously, you got all the 4 drivers from Haystack Racing. You got the guys from Apex Predators and Fearless and Reaper Hunters are all pretty close in the point standings right now. So if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on one of those 4 teams to come out on top tonight.
Sadly for David Justin, he is the only fearless driver out here on the grid tonight, having not yet set. Oh well, that's because he's not racing in the open. That's right. My apologies. David Justin is gonna be advancing automatically as one of the lucky 14 to start in the All-Star. My apologies. Again,
So
we're aiming to be better than Fox Sports. That's what we're doing for the first half of this broadcast.
Hey, I think it's slowly going to get better the longer that we go. All right, we're 5 minutes into our first broadcast here, so bear with us a little bit. But what do we think about pulling some guys up into the booth? I know we still got 2.5 minutes of qualifying, but just get some drivers' perspectives before they go out there for the race tonight. See how they're feeling.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm happy with it.
All right. Well, why don't we go with our pole sitter so far? See if we can bring him in first. Number 49, Jeff Herrick. See if we can get him in
All
here.
right, I'll get him in here.
Time to play the game.
Jeff, it's the boys up in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, Jeff, you there? All right, maybe on to the next driver then. Not sure if he stepped away for a second or not, but see if maybe we can get Frank in here.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff, if you're watching this back later, I've heard plugging your microphone in instead of the waffle iron tends to help.
Hey, Frank, it's the boys up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, sir.
Hey, fast car out there tonight. Just looking to see what's going on through your head right now as we get ready to go green here in just a couple minutes.
I'm nervous as can be. Scared I'm going to overdrive the car too early and tear the car up. So I'm going to try to be patient early and work from there.
I hear you. Well, your car's fast out there. It looks good. I think you're putting yourself in a good position early on to lead this thing and maybe get a win out here tonight. So we wish you the best. We'll be watching you, keeping tabs on you tonight, and we wish you the best tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Frank, you're my pick tonight, so you better do good, all right, brother?
I'll do my best, sir.
All right.
Owner
all
of the
right.
league trying to buy his driver a win here.
Hunter, do you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, Frank, a quick question for you, man. Just is there anyone in particular you're keeping an eye on once the green flag drops for the open race?
Of course, my partner James Jones. I'm keeping my eye on him, trying to copy his lines. I think he'll be doing good tonight.
All right, Frank, thanks. Hey, good luck, man, and go out there and prove me right, okay, brother?
I'll do my best. Thank you, sir.
All right.
What do y'all say we go down the list and get one more before they go out and get underway here? What are we thinking about getting Waylon Bertram up in the booth?
Let's get Waylon. That sounds like a great idea.
We are going to have to do it kind of quick because we are actually in session now. So, not to rush you guys.
Waylon Bertram, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy loud and clear.
Hey man, car looks good out there tonight. Starting P3. Talk us what's going through your head right now. How you feeling? Getting ready to go green out here?
I feel pretty good. I had I left a little bit on the table there at qualifying, so a little disappointed there. But I'm excited for the race. Going to take this first 30 laps pretty easy and just see how it plays out and try to be there at the end.
Hey, well, I wish you the best of luck. Hunter, Chris, you guys got anything you want to ask Waylon real quick?
Yeah, real quick, Waylon, what's your strategy for tonight? Usually you're one of those guys that, runs really well, but now you're going to be running towards the front of the pack. What is anything changing for you tonight?
I'm going to try to keep doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm going to try to establish myself early, get stretched out a little bit, and then I'm going to try to conserve tires and just kind of see where the race takes me after that.
Hunter, you got anything?
Nothing. Just good luck, and hopefully just get another haystack driver into the main.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah. Good luck tonight, Waylon.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, brother. Good luck.
Thank you, Chris.
Right. So, talked to our top 3 guys minus Jeff. We weren't able to get his mic going, but after talking to our 3 guys, what are we thinking here as the pace car gets ready to pull off and we're going to go green here in just a couple laps?
So I'm thinking Jeff Herrick, Frank Skimmerhorn, our first and second guys. Those are the guys that are going to have to put on the defense in a heartbeat, because I have a feeling the rest of that field is going to be aiming for their back bumpers all night long.
Absolutely. Get a quick head count here. Let me just adjust my camera real quick and let's see who we got. So rounding out, we'll go from 1st through 5th here. All right, our pole sitter tonight is going to be Jeff Herrick in the 49 car. Coming in 2nd is driver number 54, Frank Skimmerhorn. Starting in 3rd is Waylon Bertram, driver of the number 21 for Haystack Racing. 4th is number 95 of Nolan Todd, and rounding out the top 5 is the number 93 of Justin Wilkes. Looks like we're going to have about a 10-car field out there for tonight, and as we previously mentioned, the top 6 will race their way into the main event later tonight.
All right.
Turns 3 and 4 we go. Green flag is out for the first time here at Phoenix Raceway. We are racing for the All-Star. Jeff Herrick with an early lead off of turn 4. Through the dog leg a little bit into turns 1 and 2. Take it away, boys.
For second, if they come off turn number 2. Oh, there we go. Waylon Bertram gets hooked in the right rear by Nolan Todd, and William Graham piles in there late. And we have caution on lap number 1.
Early caution. That is not going to help the number 21 of Waylon Bertram's day here. Yeah. After watching it back. Yeah, guys, after watching it back, it looks like the number 95 of Nolan Todd just gets really loose coming up there up against the wall, and just unfortunate positioning for Waylon Bertram, and he's just a victim of it. Good thing these 2 drivers do have fast repairs, so maybe they're going to come down pit road here, use their fast repairs, and get back out there. It's only 9 cars out here right now, so not a tremendous amount of ground that they're going to have to make up, but definitely not ideal. Chris, what do you think about that?
So watching it back, I think you're 100% right. I think the 95 got a little loose, got into the back of the 21. Easy, doesn't look like too much damage. He may just take the repair time and run it out. Remember, we have 60 laps on this mile-long track. I don't foresee him using a fast repair as of right now, but I believe the number 3 car probably using that fast repair watching this back.
What do you guys think about pulling the driver of the number 95 in here, get his vantage point? He's pulling off pit road right now. Maybe get his thoughts on that. What do you guys think?
Nolan Todd, I got him. Here he comes.
Nolan, it's the boys up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, just that lap 1 incident right there. We just saw from our vantage point, it looked like you got a little loose there and went down into the 21. We were just wondering what's going on, and maybe if you could talk us through your perspective there a little bit of what happened.
Yeah, came off, gave it a little too much, broke out the rear end and right rear, tagged the wall, and I couldn't do anything after that, and it just shot in. So it was completely my fault, just a little too heavy on the pedal, but let's get her done, boys.
That's right. How was your damage going on pit road there? Did you end up using your fast repair?
Yeah, I had to use the fast repair, unfortunately, but I'm going to make sure that I let everybody go by, especially if there's anybody coming off pit road.
Yeah. Chris, Hunter, do you guys got anything you want to ask Nolan while we got him up here?
No, sir. Good luck. Green pace car is in.
Nolan Todd talking a little bit about his perspective of that incident there. Hunter, what do you think about that?
I'm honestly, this is like a racing deal to me. I mean, these guys are really in desperation mode. It's a quick little shootout, so just gotta get all they can early. And it's green flags back in there. We're back racing.
All right. Looks like the number 49 of Jeff Herrick, he pulls out early once again.
Skimmer would not get a good restart right there.
Justin Wilkes just behind, and Frank Skimmerhorn in third.
William Graham down pit road.
Do it early, still trying to get some heat in these tires, figure out their racing line, and figure out where their car wants to be on this track. Number 17 of Aiden Law and the number 46 are too wide right now, fighting for that 5th place position as the 46 gets by. Waylon Bertram already back up to the 6th position for tonight.
So we got a battle heating up for the lead as Justin Wilkes has really picked up the pace here on Frank Skimmerhorn, losing about 2 car lengths there. Losing a little time on the entry, but he really gains it back on exit.
So Hunter, what do you think is going to be the main difference between this open race and the main event? Going from daytime to nighttime, how do you think the track is going to react to that? And what do you think drivers should be looking for out there tonight?
I mean, really just with the cooler temperatures at night, really just going to be a lot less sliding. Track temp's going to be a lot cooler, so it should be a lot easier for these guys, and help with the tire wear and stuff like that.
Right on. It looks like everybody's getting pretty settled out here for the most part. Jeff Herrick is still in the lead, but the number 93 of Justin Wilkes is putting it on his bumper currently, so don't count him out yet.
You guys think that the 93 is playing it safe right now and seeing what the moves are going to be, and then towards the end he's gonna make his move, because those two are running pretty darn close.
Yeah, I mean, the 93 could definitely be sizing up that leader right now, figuring out where he likes to go, figuring out what his car strengths and weaknesses are, and trying to size up a plan for how to pass him. That definitely could be an option. I think, we're only 11 laps into the race right now, so he's probably just not trying to be super aggressive and just find the right moment and timing to pass.
I gotcha. The 34 is moving like a rocket now too, and the 51. 34 of 54. Sorry, 54 of Frank Skimmerhorn, and the 51 of Matt Kraz. Oh.
Number 21 almost got up into the wall again about 2 laps ago. He did scrape the wall up there. Not sure if he's going to have any damage from that, but it does look like the front end of his car is still a little bit tore up, so not sure if he did end up using his fast repair. Seems to be a little bit off the pace tonight. Definitely something we're going to have to keep an eye on to monitor his speed, because he definitely does not look up to the same speed as all these other guys out here right now. So wonder what's going on in that car.
And new leader here at Phoenix Raceway, Justin Wilkes to the race lead. Coming up 13 laps complete.
Well, the 51. Well, Matt Kraz was just in the wall.
Car does look pretty good out there in some clean air. Seems to be pulling away just a hair from the number 49 of Jeff Herrick. We do have a slight battle for 5th again. Aiden Law passes the number 46 of Adam Stevens for 5th.
He loses all that momentum around 3 and 4, or 1 and 2. And coming out of 2, he loses that momentum that he gathers here up on the front stretch.
So Hunter, let me ask you, what are you thinking this far into the race? We're about 15, 16 laps into it. I know we had that early caution, but it seems like the field is kind of getting in their groove now. Everybody knows where they want to be and how their car's driving. What do you think is going through these drivers' mind right now, and who do you think is the favorite up to this point?
I mean, just based on speed as of right now, I mean, I don't see how you cannot pull for that 93 Justin Wilkes. I mean, he just seems to have a rocket ship and a nice handling race car. But really, I mean, for the guys in the back, like William Graham and Waylon Burcham, the guys who are just outside the top 6, you know, 13 laps, they're dying for this halfway caution. So you get some new tires and hopefully maybe try to gain some spots on pit road, try to get some clean air to their race cars.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think you can use these first 30 laps as, hey, you know we're going to get a caution right here at lap 30, so let's see what the car is, let's see how our speed is, know where we need to improve. But come these final 30 laps, I think everybody's going to be going for it, because ultimately there's more drivers out here that are not going to make the main event than people who are. So everybody's going to be fighting for a spot to win that cash prize in the main event tonight. Chris, what are your thoughts?
I'm thinking this 93 is a rocket ship tonight. I think he's gonna. I think he's taken off. He sized up his competition there for a little while, and he decided that it's too slow for him, and he's off. He's off. I think those of you that are in the main event tonight have somebody to be watching out for.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. Something that is taking me a little bit by surprise is I don't see a ton of guys running the top around here, right? Just me personally, I tend to lean more towards liking running the top of the track than the bottom. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I just feel like the momentum and the runs that you can build off that top are just worth its weight in gold, and I feel like I'm a lot faster up there. So maybe that's something we'll start to see towards the end of the race, or maybe more guys will be utilizing that top line in the main event tonight. But for right now, it seems like everybody's funneled down on that bottom pretty good, just kind of riding things out how they are.
If I can join in for a second. I agree with you there, Nathan. The bottom and the dog leg seem to be really hot out here tonight so far. Not a lot of guys choosing the high side. 46 as I'm riding on board with the 11 for just a moment, trying to filter through the field a little bit. 46 of Adam Stevens trying to run a little bit higher through the dog leg. Everybody else cutting below the yellow line. He was staying on the racing surface, trying to conserve a little bit of extra tire and body wear on that car. Really running these cars down into the dog leg can and will jack up that front splitter, which is at tracks like this one so crucial to these race cars, because we all kind of know that at these slower speed racetracks, these cars have very little downforce to begin with. You really need that front aero, as limited as it is.
So Nate, now that the sun is out beating on this track, would the line make any difference between day or night?
See, I don't know if I can give you a good answer there, because, I mean, you know, I've run here numerous amounts of times, and I honestly, like I previously mentioned, I really like running the top side here, and I feel like if I was out there right now, I'd at least be trying the top. I know that's where my fastest laps come from. So I would definitely imagine that as these runs go on and that rubber builds up on the bottom, you're probably going to be able to find some more speed on the top line. So I think as this goes on, I think you're going to see more people starting to explore out there, especially if they get close, you know, maybe get some dirty air. They're going to try and find their way through this thing. But only 5 laps to go here until our stage break, and things are looking pretty spread out at the moment. You still have the number 93 out in front. The number 49 of Jeff Herrickson second, and Matt Kraz of the number 51 is up to third.
And we 3 wide between first on the fourth position.
Oh, looks like the 46 of Adam Stevens drifted up a little bit too much there and caused Frank Skimmerhorn to go up in the wall.
Now that these tires are starting to wear a little bit, I see the drivers are starting to move up that track a little bit, Nate. I think they're going to start seeing better times, and that's where they might be running the rest of the race.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I'm very curious to see what a fresh set of tires and coming out for these final 30 laps looks like for these guys. Got the number 46 of Adam Stevens currently as I'm riding on board with. He's trying to size up this number 17 of Aiden Law, trying to make a pass here right before the stage comes out. We'll see if he's able to get it done.
Will and Graham back down pit road and go another lap down, put him 3 laps down, so I think his night has come to an end here. Two laps to go.
That 93 of Justin Wilkes has no contention right now. Like, there is nobody fighting him right now. He is just out joyriding.
Yep, it's going to be just one more lap until that halfway stage caution comes out here. What do you guys think once we get this yellow out in the air? We bring our leader into the booth and get his thoughts on how the race is going so far tonight.
Will do, sir. I think that's a great idea.
And our leader, number 93, Justin Wilkes, will take this stage in first place as the yellow flag comes out here tonight. All right, Chris, what do you think about getting him up in the booth real quick?
There he is.
Hey, Justin, it's the boys up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. How are you guys?
Hey, man, we're doing well. Real question is, how are you doing? Got a real fast number 93 car out there tonight. Talk us through it.
You know, it's, I don't know. I guess I'm driving with a heavy heart today. Lost one of my brother-in-laws this morning to suicide, so it's, this is for him. I'll race. This is doing it for him, and we'll try to make the main event and do it for him, but the 93 car feels really good right now. Got a little tight there, you know, lap 30, but other than that, the car was rolling the middle really well, and yeah, we're going to see what the next 30 laps can do, and hopefully we can make it into the main event tonight.
Chris, Hunter?
Well, Justin, I'm really sorry to hear about that news that you just gave us. But your car looks like an absolute rocket ship, sir. And tell us about the lines you're running here. What's your favorite line so far? We've seen you've been running all 3.
It depends. honestly, when the tires are starting to wear, I kind of like to run a little bit higher exit into turns 1 and 2, just to allow the car to rotate. But 3 and 4, I can start to get about a half lane off at the end of the runs. So we'll see. I might adventure up there in the second stint here to see how the high line works, try to get some rubber laid down there. But I think I'm just going to stay where I was and try to see if I can pull away.
All right. Hey, do you mind sharing your brother-in-law's name to get his name out there and in memory of him, please?
Ooh. Yeah, his name. Oh God, sorry guys.
It's okay, man. Take your time.
Nathan. I can't do it right now. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, man. Hey, just good luck and get that P1. All right.
That's what we're going to shirt for.
All right, brother. Man, tough news. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's awful news. Knowing that now, I mean, we're all definitely going to be pulling for him.
I know, right? Now.
I believe I missed it. What happened?
So the 93 of Justin Wilkes, his brother-in-law, just committed suicide, and this race is for him that he's doing. And Justin Wilkes is currently P1, and green flag is out, and he's off like a rocket ship. So his brother-in-law must be with him because he is running a tremendous car tonight.
Hearts and minds go out to the Wilkes family at this time. That is a horrible tragedy for anybody.
100%. 93 of Justin Wilkes in P1. Big gap behind him. Multiple car gap behind him.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't see anybody come down pit road there during that caution. I'm wondering what the thought process behind that there was.
I didn't either. That's a very good point, Nate. I didn't see anybody go down pit road. Everybody stayed out on. They're all on old tires, so I don't know if they're trying to do a green flag pit stop. I don't think they can make it, can they?
Speaking about tires,
Chris, I'll tell you, that 21 car, he's the only one on tires. He's flying up through the field right now.
Really?
So he's got around Aiden Law to move up to the 4th position. He's up 4 spots at the restart, guys.
Look at him. Look at him.
He came down pit road to get that damage fixed from that lap 1 wreck, and it is doing him wonders right now. A fresh set of Goodyears on that number 21 car is doing all the wonders in the world. He's absolutely flying as he sizes up number 51 of Matt Kraft here, looking over to take over the 3rd place. Now I think the $1 million question here is we're going to have about, give or take, 21, 22 laps to go here. If nobody else comes down to pit or we don't get another yellow, I think the 21 is in prime position to win this race.
Oh, contact between Nolan Todd and Adam Stevens. Adam Stevens around on the inside of 1 and 2.
I'm getting multiple reports here that pit road did not open on that stage caution.
Really?
And we're saying
I wonder
green.
why that is. I wonder why pit road didn't open. Can you guys think of why that might be?
I have no idea.
Never heard NASCAR having no idea what they're doing, like they normally don't.
And Aiden Law and Nolan Todd down pit road with 22 laps to go.
That's very interesting. That would explain why nobody came down pit road there, because surely you'd imagine everybody would come down and get a new set of tires, you know?
We got a battle for the lead heating up. Here comes Waylon Burcham on them tires.
Driver number 21 looks to take on Justin Wilkes of that Superfast 93. All right, Hunter, tell me, if you are driving that 21 car right now, what are you looking for to get this lead here?
I mean, really, he's doing it right now. I mean, he's searching for that clean air to try and get that clean air to the nose of his race car. He knows he has the better tires, and he knows, it's 19 laps, honestly. So, really, the season he's had, it's been a terrible season for Waylon Bertram so far. So, imagine the confidence this would give him, and he knows what's at stake, and you know how bad he wants it. Oh, is he? Oh! The bumper! Okay, that's not what he needs. He just needs to hit his marks. He don't have to win. But
Got to be top 6.
That was a hell of a save, though, from that 21, running it all the way into the bottom of turn 1 there. Incredible recovery. Managed to survive
and his caution comes out.
Be right underneath the bumper of the 93 ahead of him, of Justin Wilkes. What a recovery.
Yeah.
Now, if you're the 21 car, did that hurt your front nose? Do you have aero damage? We're gonna have to see how this plays out. Because
he's coming right. He's coming strong.
He seemed to check up there in turn 4.
Going to be coming to 15 laps here to go. 15 laps, 15 miles. This 21 car is going to have to find some speed to pass that 93. Chris, what do you think?
I'm thinking that 21 car is going to be giving the 93 of Justin Wilkes a run for his money here come 15 laps. I thought Frank Skimmerhorn was going to be my guy, but man, I guess you guys were right. That Waylon Bertram was the man on top.
And he's making the diamond line work in 1 and 2, guys. If he can just set him up, just obviously not. The fat shot do a couple laps ago obviously did not work. If he can just set him up and just use him tires to his advantage, I think he's got this thing.
And notice the 21 is not using the dog leg. I don't know if that's driver preference, car preference there, but he gets really close right here. About 1 car length separating the 2. Is he going to look to make this pass here in this upcoming turn? Not going to have quite enough.
Doesn't have enough.
Outlaw here, he comes on fresh tires, unlap himself. He's currently 2 laps down in the 7th position.
21.
Oh, and pushed him in the wall.
See, this is just when you have to talk to yourself. Don't overdrive your car. Don't drive out of your means, Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Make all the right.
At the same time. Sorry, Nate, let me cut you off.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
As opposed to the inside, down the dog leg, side by side, entering turn number 1. And he has it. Waylon Bertram to the race lead, coming to 12 laps to go at Phoenix.
Ian also passes that 93 right there to unlap himself.
Now I think Waylon Bertram just has to be telling himself, all right, I got the lead, got the tires driving away, just got to hit your marks. As Adam Stevens still holding on to that final transfer spot, just in front of the race leader, Waylon Bertram. Waylon Bertram continuing to drive away from that 93. 11 laps to go.
I think if you're the 21 car right now, the last thing you want to see is that yellow flag come out. Right now, you have it made. Just keep her green, and I think you're going to ride away.
Adam Stevens goes 1 lap down. Here we go, boys. Final 10 laps here in the open. What a drive by Waylon Bertram.
Can I flip to another team page?
So rounding out our top 6 at the moment, in first place you have driver the number 1 of Waylon Bertram. Second place is that real fast number 93 of Justin Wilkes. Rounding out your top 3 is 51 of Matt Kraz. 4th is Jeff Herrick. In the 5th position tonight is going to be Frank Skimmerhorn, and riding the final spot into the main event right now is driver of the number 46, Adam Stevens. Aiden Law, Noel, and Todd currently are in non-ideal spots, as they would not make their way into the main event if the race were to end right now.
From a wreck on lap 1 to P1. What a day for the 21. I sound like Dr. Seuss.
8 laps remain, and we'll see if he can hold on. As long as no cautions come out, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to pass that 21.
I have a question, guys. I have a question. Aiden Law pitted under green flag. Do you think he has the time to run down the 46 of Adam Stevens and maybe try to get that top 6? Because the 46, I think he's way off the pace. He is struggling here, guys.
Well, the 46 on his last lap ran a 29.4. If we go ahead and compare that to Aiden Law ran a 27.6. So definitely 2 seconds and some change, a little bit quicker than the 46, but I just don't know if there's enough time left to do it with 7 laps to go.
I don't think he has enough time to do it, because the 46 of Adam Stevens is running pretty consecutive lap times. And by the looks of it, he's running kind of a conservative line too. So he may not have the best of tires, but I can guarantee you they're not bad.
As Waylon Bertram takes 5 laps to go.
No mistakes here if you're driving that 21 car. An Urser to the end, and be the first ever USORA All-Star Open Race winner here tonight. 5 laps is all it takes. I'll be honest with you guys, I thought after that lap 1 wreck the 21 car was involved, and I'm gonna be honest, I thought his night was over. I didn't know if he was gonna have what it takes to climb his way back up through the field, but for whatever reason, nobody else came down pit road, and when that 21 came down to fix that early on damage, I mean, that was all the wonders. So
it's a wonder that he didn't get put a lap down on that first caution, but man, the miracle is with him tonight, and he's... Whoops. Computer glitch here.
not to put the cart before the horse, fellas, but I'm thinking winding down 3 laps to go. Once this thing ends, what do you guys think about getting our winner and then getting our 7th place finisher in here? Get their thoughts, being obviously victorious and then being 1 spot just short of making the main event tonight. What do you guys think about that?
Good with me.
That sounds good.
Waylon Bertram coming to take the white flag this time by.
All right, now I got a question for you, Nate and Hunter. You guys are the next up on this track. After watching this race, what are you gonna do? What's your guys' plan now? Did you guys learn anything? Realize something? Pick up on something that you're gonna do?
That's really a tough question, just because I mean the track conditions are going to be so different from this race, the main All-Star race. But really, I feel like maybe just once the tires wear, I think the top's going to be the preferred line, and so really that's what I'm going to be aiming for.
All right.
Waylon Bertram gets it done. Driver that number 21 Ford Mustang. Let's get him in here, guys. See his thoughts.
And Frank Simmerhorn is the final guy to transfer to the main. What a race.
Waylon Bertram. It's the boys
Hell
up
yeah,
in the booth. Hey, what a drive. Talk us through it. What a drive out there.
Man, I've just had so much bad luck in this league, man. It's finally something went my way. I think all the other guys had a misfortune there, but hey, man, finally something went my way. So,
hey, well, you look
I'm
good out there
excited.
doing it.
We'll
I'm
talk
sorry,
to that.
Whaling.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, guys.
Go ahead, Hunter.
Just real quick. To talk to that lap 1 crash. I mean, did you think your race was over? Did you think you could come back and win?
Yeah, man. I just thought, if you want my honest opinion, I'm just like, here, a typical race for me. You know, got someone else's mess. But my strategy was, hey, just ride it out. At the stage break, get the fast repair, and just see what I can do then. And then, really, I had a crazy tire advantage there. I don't know why the guys didn't pit, but they didn't pit, and so I was just like, hey, man, just take your time, and that's what I did.
All right, Waylon. Now everybody's talking about that the lap 1 incident. So it's a lap 1 incident to P1 finish. Tell us honestly how you feeling.
You know, I know this is just to get into the big show with all the guys that are really the cream of the crop of our league, and I'm just finally glad I get to say I won something in USORA. So may not be much to some, but I'll take it.
Well, we're all clapping for you, brother. Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Good luck on them in the main event. All right, brother.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate you all. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right, driver the number 21 of Waylon Bertram, your winner for tonight's open race.
Guys, we got some. Look at the results. Aiden Law is currently in the 6th position. Frank Simmerhorn got bumped.
Say that again.
I mean,
Why is it doing that?
Buckle up, tell a story.
I'll review it right now.
Currently, my results say Waylon Bertram took the win. Justin Wilkes in 2nd, Matt Kraz in 3rd, Jeff Herrick 4th, Frank Skimmerhorn 5th, and Adam Stevens in 6th. Aiden Law 7th, Nolan Todd 8th, and William Graham in 9th. Todd and Graham both out of the race. That is according to the timesheet.
There seems to be a little bit of confusion with the black flag that came out here. I'm going to go back and try and review it. Frank Skimmerhorn is saying that he got a black flag that put him down to 7th, which he doesn't believe he should have got.
that raises my question. I mean, it looked like a pretty clean race out there, but could it have been maybe he met the incident point limit out there?
That's a good point. See if we can check that. I will have to, fortunately, leave the session to be able to tell. But give me just 1 second and I'll get it pulled up for you.
All right.
Well, Pat, I appreciate you having us up in the booth tonight as we get this intermission underway. We're working on getting this next main event pulled up, open, ready to go, and then trying to review this final incident of the black flag with Frank Skimmerhorn.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you. Is it correct in assuming it's going to be about 15-ish minutes? 15, 20 minutes?
Yep, 15 minutes is about correct.
Okay. I will be waiting here in the booth. Thank you all for watching the first half of the USORA race here tonight. We are now going over to the official All-Star race here with the USORA. Going to be a fantastic second half of action here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. with all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Don't go away. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with more racing action from all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15 at checkout, FEARLESS 15 for 15% off your orders. My name's Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. We will be joined once again by our friend Chris Lindsay for the 80-lap All-Star race here at Phoenix Raceway under the lights. Don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing Setups is the longest running...
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, people stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Controller.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
I knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This isn't
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Wait, what? Oh, there we go. My screen went black. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Fearless Broadcasting and the USORA here on Fearless Broadcasting. My name is Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. Chris Lindsay joining me. First half of the race completed, having set your field, I believe, of 20 drivers. I believe if there aren't a few people who are missing. I believe Dylan Ost and Jacob Schaffet are definitely not here, which is unfortunate. Really was hoping for some more fearless teammates to go out there and help my buddy David Justin out there in the number 11, currently 14th fastest car on track. Chris, after watching and doing most of the work on the first 60 laps here at Phoenix Raceway, would you like to talk us through it?
Yeah, Pat. So here we are. We have the final open, or the main event. So this is our best of the best. Top drivers, they either won or they're top 10. And I tell you what, if you watch the open race, you are in for a treat. All these drivers are beyond phenomenal. It's going to be hard for me to pick one to win tonight. That's why I'm currently studying my computer screen. But tonight is 80 laps here at Phoenix Raceway. And our first stage caution is lap 40. We're cutting it in half, and I'm looking forward to a great race.
Couldn't agree with you more here, Chris. It's going to be a fantastic second half of the night worth of action. 80 laps compared to 60, excuse me. Are we doing a halfway stage? That's something I should probably ask you.
Lap 40, we will have a stage caution, yes.
That's what I needed to know, because otherwise I'm sitting here going, wait a minute, why are we under caution? Like I do every week, because I forget to ask, and then I look like a right idiot. Like I normally do. Hooray! No, readjust my mic a little bit here. We do have some incredibly fast guys out here, though. The likes of... Oh, we do have 46 left. Sorry, my screen is in windowed mode, but it's actually capturing the game. So I've got the ticker on my screen, and it's not really working. So whatever. Brenton Horton, Nathan Emerson, Hunter Burcham, Charlie Bass, Kyle Reynolds, James Jones, Nicholas Deal, Cameron Sterling, Matt Kraz, Adam Stevens, Frank Skinnerhorn, Colin Cole, Justin Wilkes, David Justin, Waylon Burcham, and Jeff Herrick, who has not yet set a time. 16 really fast drivers in this league. Immensely good guys. Fierce competitors nonetheless. Now that we are officially here for the All-Star, who do you think's going to win it all?
Oh boy. See, we have a newcomer. Charlie Bass is a up and comer, I believe. You guys may know more about the GT3s than I do, but he's a GT3 guy, so road courses are mainly his thing. But I'm I'm going with Nate Emerson tonight. He's the owner, yes, but he's always run a fast car. He's always running a good line. He's very consistent, and I'm gonna go whether him or I would say Jeff Herrick.
Very solid drivers. I could not agree more. Charlie Bass, another good choice at this more unique style racetrack, may be of help to him. As I will say, the GT3 cars, in comparison to last week, or a few weeks ago when we were at the Glen, you were comparing, or somebody was comparing these cars to GT3s and how they drove, and it's like, well, I'm not too sure about that. But I can definitely understand where you're coming from. The GT3 cars, when you're first warming them up, they're sluggish, they're slow. You really need to work those cars in to get them to optimal racing temperatures, brakes, tires, and just overall performance. You really have to ease those cars up into that kind of speed before just going for it, which is not something I'm always the best at. Nicholas Deal with a banger lap at the moment with a 26.511. Really putting on a good show out here tonight. Charlie Bass going up even further. 26.507. Nathan Emerson, in fourth. 143 behind. 0.143 behind. Nicholas Deal takes it straight back, though. Quarter second faster. 26.254. What a move.
Wow. That's no easy feat here at Phoenix.
No, it is not.
Finding
run
any
time.
Run that kind of time is no easy feat.
Any time that you can gain here at Phoenix is either really good or really bad. And believe me, I've raced here a few times and a little bit of everything. Done ARCA here, I've done trucks, Gen 4, Next Gen, O'Reilly's, and believe me, this place is a real potluck. Sometimes you have all the grip in the world and you shred tires, or it is the polar opposite, you have no grip and you can't lay anything down at all, and that's just the way it is for the entirety of the race. There's not a lot of in between. Cameron Sterling bailing out, he is in 9th at the moment.
Waylon Burcham. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead. I insist.
Waylon Burcham in 10th with a 26.944.
Not something to shake a stick at, I admit, but it is 0.69 slower than our friend Nicholas Deal out there. That is a lot of time he's going to have to make up in overall race performance. Even with the thick set of cars, there is a little bit of adjustment you can do, brake bias, steering ratio, and steering offset, things like that to kind of help you get more comfortable. And believe me, even the smallest adjustment on a fixed setup can really change how a car drives. So the question is, did Nicholas Deal just run it as it was, and is just that fast, or did he adjust the brakes a little bit more towards the rear, towards the front. Try and get just that little bit extra on turn in or overall control if you went with more brake bias to the front, more turn in or oversteer, as we call it in GT style racing, for breaking the brake bias towards the rear.
Our should be starting to grid here shortly.
Yep, we are jumping over to that now. Oh, 26 running a really nice. I believe that is a Chase Elliott 26 Napa Auto Parts scheme.
Yeah,
I believe. That is a nice one. I do like that. Nicholas Deal up in front. Charlie Bass in second. James Jones third. Kyle Reynolds fourth. Adam Stevens in fifth. Nathan Emerson sixth. David Justin in seventh. Colin Cole in eighth. Cameron Sterling in ninth. Justin Wilkes 10th. Waylon Bertram in 11th. Jeff Herrick in 12th. Matt Kraz in 13th. Brenton Horton in 14th. Hunter Bertram in 15th. And Frank Skimmerhorn, tail of the field, in 16th place. Matt Kraz last to join up onto the course. Of course, my name's only up there because, you know, I forgot to join as a spectator like an idiot once again. I like fooling around in practice, what can I say? Believe me, in the Wild West League, before we go green, basically in any series that I broadcast with them, basically is just a giant demolition derby for the first 20 minutes of practice, because, you know, why not? We're not Fox Sports. We wreck people on purpose.
That's right. Before we go green, let's get Nicholas Deal up here.
Absolutely. Nicholas Deal, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. Do you got us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Talk us through that qualifying lap, a quarter second faster than everybody else out there on the track. Do you think that's going to be the tone you set for the remainder of the night?
I hope so, but honestly, this is one of the tougher tracks, so I'm just gonna try to keep the car under me and no mistakes, hopefully.
Chris?
Nicholas, hey man, congrats on that first spot there, brother. But hey,
thank you.
Who do you got your eye on tonight? You got a lot of good drivers behind you. Never mind, you're going green. Don't worry about it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Pace car is off. Everybody trying to warm up their tires as best they can. Nicholas Deal choosing not to warm up at all, alongside with Charlie Bass in the 94 alongside him. Neither of these guys trying to warm up their tires. Rolling back around through turns 3 and 4 towards the start-finish line. Getting ready to go green flag here under the stars with the All-Stars. Green flag is out here at Phoenix Raceway for the All-Star race of the USORA. 26 all the way down into the dog leg, scraping that bumper all the way down into turn 1 and 2, running it way high. Wrestling it back around 1 and the 26. No, that's not it, the 26. 76. Oh, caution is out. Justin Wilkes. Jump back and take a look what happened here. 93 on your screen. 22 just ran completely over him into turn 1. That is not the way the 93 wanted that to start, and I'm sure, hopefully, that Hunter Burcham did not want to do that intentionally. Justin Wilkes straight down pit road after that first lap incident. I believe our friend Chris is doing a little bit of race control there. Make sure that
Yes, I am.
Hunter was not deliberately trying to, wreck the 93. Hopefully, anyway. But, 22 just flew straight up into the 93. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or he missed his brake zone, but he missed it by a mile if that is the case. Managed to recover it, but took out the 93 doing so. First caution of the night here with the All-Stars. Justin Wilkes, I believe, will be a lap down. Yes, he is. Number 93 on the bottom of your screen there. One lap down in the early stage of this race. Not how he wanted to start it. Hopefully he can get that lap back in the coming some amount of laps, because my timer doesn't actually tell me that how many laps were under caution, but hey, whatever. SDK Gaming, thank you for your incredible timesheets and all your equipment that you give us. But man, there is still some stuff I would really love to see. Because I gotta be honest, sometimes it's like, extra functions, please.
At least you have SDK tonight. Mine isn't coming up. It's giving me a hard time.
Yeah, I've heard a few of the previous updates. Did not entirely agree with it. Pace car's lights are off. Nicholas Deal choosing the inside. Kyle Reynolds up to second. He's moved up 2. Nathan Emerson in 3rd. James Jones 4th. Charlie Bass 5th. Adam Stevens in 6th. Colin Cole 7th. David Justin in 8th. Cameron Sterling 9th. Waylon Burcham and Hunter Burcham in 10th and 11th. Matt Kraz, Jeff Herrick, Brettenhorn, Frank Skimmerhorn are all on the lead lap. Justin Wilkes in 16th, 1 lap down. Plenty of time left to go here at Phoenix Raceway under the lights. Hopefully he can get that lap back pretty quick. Again, what's surprising to me is nobody's really trying to warm up their tires except for Kyle Reynolds here. A couple cars on the outside line trying to warm up as best they can. Coming back around towards the restart zone. Turn 3. Into the restart zone we go. Green flag is out once again here at Phoenix. Start of lap 5. 36 laps to go in stage number 1. Everybody away clean. 46 all the way down through the dog leg. Once again charging into turn 1. Big pack of action behind them. Couple cars sliding up towards the wall. 3 wide through turn 2. James Jones, Charlie Bass, and I believe one other car of Adam Stevens were 3 wide into turn 1 and 2 there. As we go through 3 wide once again, 46, 94 on the 77 off of turn 3 down into the dog leg. A couple of cars really scraping their front bumpers and their splitters here. Gotta be careful with how hard you hit that inside of the dog leg. Come back around through turns 1 and 2. Riding on board with the 76 of James Jones at the moment. Jump over to David Justin in the number 11. Down 3 since the start. Plenty of time for him to start gaining some speed as well. 94 just ahead of him of Charlie Bass, who is down 7. Not sure what happened to him, but he had a terrible restart. 1 car up into the wall. That is the 49 of Jeff Herrick. All the way up into the wall off of turn 2, excuse me. I always forget how they set this place up. This place is really goofy. It's not my fault. Playing NASCAR. 3 wide again through turns 1 and 2. 46, I believe, of Adam Stevens. Making a hell of a move on the 46. No, that wasn't him. That was a 76, excuse me. 76 of James Jones making a hell of a move on the 22. I believe the 46 as well. If not, it was the 32 of Cameron Sterling. off of turn 2 just a minute ago. Beautiful 3-wide action here. A couple of cars scraping off the walls. Really early to be having tire problems and grip issues out here. A lot of guys need to start settling down and getting into a good rhythm with these race cars tonight out here at Phoenix. 31 to go in stage 1. '20 of Kyle Reynolds with a huge lock up into turn 1. Not sure what happened to him. Slowed down a whole lot. He's down in 7th now. Huge pack stacking up behind him.
Nathan Emerson with a huge lead.
Oh, we got trouble. 46 gets sent around. Caution is out. Sorry to interrupt you. Adam Stevens gets turned in turns 1 and 2, and he's still doing donuts in 1 and 2. Come back and take a quick look at what happened here. 94. I believe he might have had a little nudge, with the 94 into the entry of turn 1. Yeah, 94 came straight across him. 11 had nowhere to go and just sent him around. 11 with huge nose damage now. Not the way he wanted that to go. Justin Wilkes will get his lap back. Nathan Emerson deking out of pit road. He's up to first. Nicholas Deal also going by. Kyle Reynolds, David Justin, Brenton Horton, Jeff Herrick, Waylon Bertram, Frank Skimmerhorn, and Adam Stevens. The bottom 6 or 7 all down pit road. Justin Wilkes about to get his lap back. Still last on the lead lap. Second caution of the night in the All-Star race out here at Phoenix Raceway. This is the United States Online Racing Association, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless. Brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders.
So tonight, Justin Wilkes, the number 93 car, his brother-in-law had passed away due to suicide, and he is racing tonight. His name is Trevor Hibbard, and I'd like everybody to kind of have a moment of silence for him in your own time, whatever. Just remember that the struggles are real with everybody. You don't know what demons you're fighting, what they're battling. So just a way to just be nice to everybody. Trevor Hibbard, gone too young. Justin Wilkes is racing for him tonight.
Thank you all for that moment of silence as we were watching the 93 down pit road. Hopefully back on the lead lap here. Hopefully he gets a snowball's chance at getting back out in this race. Plenty of time left here at Phoenix Raceway. We're not even to the halfway mark in the All-Star, but an incredible effort out here from Justin Wilkes regardless. Hell of a machine he's got out there in the Reaper Studios 93. Oh, are we green flag? Oh, apparently we're green flag. I'm sorry, I missed that completely. We're green flag once again. My apologies. Nathan Anderson with a huge restart there in the USORA number 1. 77 in the 22 side by side through turns 1 and 2. 26 and 76 of Nicholas Deal and James Jones trying to run them down. Huge pack. Whoa! Oh no, we might have a huge one. Somebody was up into the wall. I believe that is 76 of James Jones. Huge crash into turn 3. 76 stuck up against the wall. 25 laps to go. We are still green flag here. Justin Wilkes back down pit road. 76 pulling all the way to the bottom of the dogleg and retiring the car. He is getting towed back to pit road. 24 laps to go in the first half of the All-Star. Nathan Emerson still running away with it. That's the one thing you got to really watch out for here. That's why I keep saying you guys got to really work these cars and the tires into the track. Once this track loses temperature, it is glass out here. During the day, you have all the grip in the world and you destroy these Goodyear Eagles, and you have the polar opposite problem at night. Once this track cools down, you cannot get these cars warmed up at all, and it is pure glass out on this racetrack. A lot of guys, I'm surprised, are managing to keep their cars straight out here on the track at the moment, still on board with the one. Jump down to Charlie Bass in the number 94, just entering through the restart zone off of turn 3. This is a perfect example, though. A lot of guys starting to stay away from the dogleg and the apron of the racetrack. 94 skirting the yellow line through turns 1 and 2. Have to be careful with that, even though there is minimal banking through turns 1 and 2. Got to really be careful for that transition, otherwise you will spin out. Colin Cole, Hunter Burcham, really good improvement out here tonight. James Jones still down pit road. Justin Wilkes down 3 laps now. Very unfortunate night for him so far in that number 93 Chevrolet. Our hearts and minds go out to him and his family out there tonight in that number 93 machine. Justin, if you're watching this post or after the race, our hearts are with you, and we hope that you and your family are okay.
Very well said. Thank you.
Jumping down a little bit further, down to Adam Stevens in the 46. 46 Coors Light machine, not having a great night out here either. He's down 8 places since the start. Really struggling to get this car where he wants it. Hiccups, excuse me. 46 Coors Light machine out here, really trying to put it through its paces and just cannot get it to run the way he wants to. He's in the midline through turns 1 and 2, losing a little bit of time to the 54 of Frank Skimmerhorn just ahead of him. Starting to gain through turns 3 and 4. 54's brakes are already glowing red hot out here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Not sure if he's running a heavy front brake bias or what, because that car is just a monster in the corners. 46 is running it really nicely as well. Trying to get those tires warmed up. He's looking to make a move on Frank Skimmerhorn for 13th place. Nathan Emerson a quarter second up on second and a half second up on third of Colin Cole and Hunter Bertram respectively. Nicholas Deal a full second behind Hunter Bertram out there. Brenton Horton about a half second behind him, and Kyle Reynolds another second or 2 behind him. Getting a good spread of the field here. 16 laps to go this time by in stage number 1 here with the All-Star. 77 looking up the outside of the 122 right behind them. Colin Cole trying to make the move on the outside into turns 1 and 2. Holding the lead for a moment. Having to still side by side down the backstretch we go. 77 of Colin Cole up to the lead. Excuse me, I'm getting confused. My mouth is dry due to the allergies and I'm struggling here. I should have gotten water, but I forgot. 77 really plowed his nose into the bottom of the racetrack there off of the dogleg. Huge sparks coming from that 77. He's not going to be able to do that too many more times out here without really damaging that race car. Has to be able to conserve that front splitter, which is so crucial, and what we talked about before, Chris. These front splitters and the rear wings on these cars, even at these short tracks like this, do make a lot of difference if you really beat the hell out of them in the entry and exit of the dogleg. you might not be able to cover that overall during the length of the race. You might not even be notified that it's damaged, knowing how iRacing kind of works sometimes. You really have to be careful with how hard you hit that splitter on the apron into the dogleg.
Absolutely. These cars are all about aerodynamics, and that's the only way that these cars differ on the track is aerodynamics.
It's not a lot, and believe me, it really isn't. These are carbon fiber 3,500 pound bricks. These things have, I think, what's the package in them right now? 800 horsepower in the unrestricted versions for racetracks like this. And I believe it's about 750 on super speedways with the restrictor plates to hold them under 200, or around 200 anyway. Something like that. Somebody knows the numbers and I don't, because I'm a fair weather NASCAR fan. Not that F1's on at the moment, because all of the Middle East is shut down due to, we all know what's going on. So they had to cancel half the F1 calendar. One of Nathan Emerson looking up the inside of the 77 Good Wrench Oreos machine. That's a great throwback scheme. No offense, Chris, I'm a little disappointed that we did not... Oh no! Whoa! One of Nathan Emerson punted the hell out of the 77. I thought he completely destroyed him there into turn 1. I'm amazed that 77 recovered it. Sorry about that. Wow. I am shook.
Wow.
I am shook. That was incredible. 10 laps to go in stage number 1 here. Oh my goodness. One of Nathan Emerson completely moved the 77 of Colin Cole out of the way. Not sure if that was on purpose. I don't believe so. Most of the guys in this league are usually really good. And if that was on purpose, then I call malarkey, Nathan Emerson. What a move from the 77, though, of Colin Cole, with a beautiful recovery through turns 1 and 2 after getting his butt kicked into turn 1. I was going to say another word, and I realized I probably shouldn't to keep it PG-ish. Hunter Bertram now contesting the one of Nathan Emerson through turns 3 and 4 past the start-finish line. One of Nathan Emerson running all the way down to the dogleg. 22 staying on the racing surface. 77 back up to third with a beautiful move down the dogleg. 22 staying high through turns 1 and 2. 1 all the way down on the yellow line. Got to be really careful about that. 18 and the 20 beating the wall off of turn 2. 22's brakes are practically on fire. Through turns 3 and 4 we go. 7 laps to go in the stage. 77 of Colin Cole right behind the one of Nathan Emerson. Up the inside he goes. Not sure if Nathan's trying to stay wide to give the 77 the position back, which would be incredible and light sportsmanship out there. Again, I'm not convinced that was an intentional wreck. Most of the guys here don't do that, and that's a general rule of thumb for all of iRacing. Don't do that. If you're here just to hunt the hell out of people into corners, go play NASCAR 25. You can do it there without any consequence.
Yes.
Or better yet, go over and screw around with all the PlayStation guys on Gran Turismo. They don't get Forza. They didn't get any of the good Forza games, so they didn't have to experience the Xbox side of ramming people. Which actually, I'm almost near 100% completion. I need 4 more cars in Forza Horizon 5 to complete having every single car since the game launched 5 or 6 years ago.
Wow.
I've completed every event. I've beat all the DLC. And I'm missing 4 of the Extreme E cars. And I'll have them all. And then, in a few weeks, I get to start all over again.
Oh boy.
With Forza Horizon 6 from Japan, which I'm really excited about. 50 days from today. Game we've all been waiting for since the first Horizon came out over 12 years ago. 3 laps to go in stage number 1. Coming up to the halfway mark here with the USORA All-Star race here at Phoenix Raceway. Hunter Burcham a good bit ahead of Colin Cole after a beautiful recovery from Cole. And Nathan Emerson falling almost 2 seconds behind. Not sure what happened to him.
Last
Might
lap
have
of the
some
stage.
damage.
Last lap of the stage.
White flag is out on stage number 1, or in the first half of this race here. Hunter Burcham is going to come back around and win stage number 1 out here. Masterclass race from the 22. Great job from him so far. As we have the third caution of the night for the stage. Hunter Burcham wins stage 1. Colin Cole second. Nathan Emerson third. Kyle Reynolds in 4th. Brenton Horton in 5th. Nicholas Deal in 6th. Matt Kraz in 7th. David Justin in 8th. Charlie Bass in 9th. Adam Stevens in 10th. Waylon Burcham in 11th. Craig Skimmerhorn 12th. Jeff Herrick in 13th. Cameron Sterling in 14th. Justin Wilkes down 3 in 15th. And James Jones down 9 in 16th. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. USORA sponsored in part by Reaper Studios. Don't go away, we'll be right back with more incredible racing action with the United States Online Racing Association. My name is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. Joining me tonight is our friend Chris Lindsay. We'll be back in just a moment.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing Setups.
We are back with the United States Online Racing Association as we see the race off pit road. Hunter Burcham first off pit road. Colin Cole in second once again. Nathan Emerson in third. Kyle Reynolds fourth. Nicholas Deal, Matt Kraz, Charlie Bass, Waylon Burcham, Adam Stevens, David Justin, Cameron Sterling, Frank Skimmerhorn, Jeff Herrick, Bretton Horton still down pit road. Justin Wilkes down in pit road. And James Jones 8 laps down in 16th. This point, Chris, being the halfway mark, what is going through your mind? Do you try and switch things up? Do you try to continue looking for that clean air? Or do you try to start being a little more physical? Now, I'm not saying wreck people, but I'm saying racing people hard, little bit of fenders and doors. You know, it's going to happen. NASCAR is definitely a contact sport. Do you think we're going to see a little bit more of the shoving tonight?
I think tonight you're going to get more shoving. I think you're going to get more bumping, more dooring. But I don't think you're going to see it right away. I think we're going to have a nice, clean second stage to start, and then you're going to start seeing doors fly off when you get to around the 15 laps left mark.
Pace car is off for the 4th time tonight. Getting ready to go green flag 93 of Justin Wilkes. Falling back to allow for cars to get around him. Up towards the restart zone, 22 of Hunter Burcham. Still leading the way here. Green flag is out once again for stage number 2. 77 with a terrible start. 77 of Colin Cole missed the shift on the restart. He's down in 6th place. All hell's breaking loose behind him. There's 3-4 wide for a moment, I believe. Down into turns 1 and 2. On board with the 77 now. David Justin side by side with the 20. 77 side by side with a 20. David Justin just behind them. 46, 51, and 32 as well. Pretty good field of action out here. 77 with a catastrophically terrible restart. Managed to get it going though without wrecking the field. That is the most important part. Have to keep that car going. Even if it means clutching it and getting some help from the guys behind you. Sometimes it really does help. Jumping back up to our leaders. Hunter Burcham, most improved car on track. 15 positions up since the restart. Nathan Emerson trying to dive bomb down the inside into turns 1 and 2 in the number 1 USORA machine. Turn 2, down the backstretch we go. Charging towards turns 3 and 4. One of Nathan Emerson. Both cars on fresh tires. 26 of Nicholas Deal trying to get back up into the fight for the lead here. 22 scraping down through the dogleg. Really trying to make the most of the momentum he has. Not doing the best that he can, though. He is still losing a little bit of time to the number 1 and the 26 behind them. Charlie Bass bouncing off the wall with the 26 as well of Nicholas Deal back through turn 3. Through the restart zone into turn 4, down into the dogleg. 22 stays on the surface this time. 1 going down. A couple other cars. Oh, we have a spinner. I believe that was Cameron Sterling. It was. Cameron Sterling stopped in the bottom entry of turn 1. Just getting it rolling now. Not sure what happened there. 32 down into the dogleg, loses it. Almost had it back, but drifted the entire way down the front stretch. Almost into the entry of turn 1. Tried making sure he let everybody by first before just rejoining the racing surface. 32 laps to go in the All-Star. 31 this time by Hunter Burcham, still under massive pressure from the one behind him. of Hunter Burcham still trying to run that inside line, holding off the 1. Let's jump down to Jeff Herrick in the 49. He's starting to make some magic happen in the number 49. I can't even make out what his sponsor is. Bill's Barbecue, that's what it is. Bill's Barbecue number 49 Chevrolet trying to run down the 46, 18, and the 21 behind him. Brenton Horton and Waylon Burcham having a good fight out there behind this 49 machine. Frank Skimmerhorn and Cameron Sterling both behind them. Justin Wilkes still 3 laps down. James Jones still down 8. Not a lot these guys are going to have in terms of overall fight in this race, which is very unfortunate for both of them. They made a hell of an effort to get out here and put on the best show that they could. Justin Wilkes especially. I believe he came second, if memory serves me, in the open race just a few hours ago. I believe he did, anyway. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You'd think I'd have this down by now. Nathan Emerson and Hunter Burcham really putting on a show for us now. Hunter Burcham stuck on the inside. One of Nathan Emerson backing out early on the outside, going for the switch back into turn 3. Up through the restart zone on the inside, fender to fender with the 22. All the way down through the dog leg, still side by side down the front stretch they go. 26 watching on, waiting for a mistake. 22 all the way up into the wall. One kind of charged him up in there, didn't make any contact. Whoa, 22 spins it out, comes straight back across the 26, and caution comes out. I don't know if the one hit him or what, but that was a huge moment for the 22 of Hunter Burcham. '26 of Nicholas Deal. Huge front end damage on that race car. Let's take another look. Let's get on board with... Where's Hunter? There we go. let's jump over and take a look here. I'm going to go to actually a chase cam because I want to see the fender. Oh, the one did hit him. One slid up into the 22, gave him a good punt. 22 came across the nose of the 26. Nothing they could do. David Justin, as pretty much the whole field goes down pit road, is going to be your race leader on the green flag. Fourth caution of the night here at Phoenix Raceway. Chris?
Yes, sir.
Anything
So
to add?
I'm
sorry.
No, I'm watching the. I've been watching this race, and I'm quite impressed with the guys so far. However, you have your strong ones like your Nate Emerson, your Hunter. Hunter's gone from front to back to front more times than I could count tonight. I think he's the one to watch tonight. I think Hunter Bertram is the one to watch.
Definitely a very fast car out there. I believe actually the 26 of Nicholas Deal, who's done pretty much the same thing. He's in pretty good contention here alongside the one of Nathan Emerson. Two incredibly fast and incredibly consistent finishers out here with the USORA. David Justin, fearless teammate, going to be on the inside of this restart. He needs the restart of a lifetime, especially on these older tires. But I think if he gets away clean, he has a good shot. He just needs to run like hell on the restart. He needs to find it and just control it all the way through turns 3 and 4. Pace car down pit road this time. 11, 49, 26, 51 in the 1. David Justin, Jeff Herrick, Nicholas Deal, Matt Kraz, and Nathan Emerson are your top 5. Down the backstretch we go. Getting ready to go green flag for the 5th time tonight here with the All-Star race at Phoenix Raceway with the United States Online Racing Association. Down into turn 3. Waiting on the restart. Green flag is out once again. 23 laps to go, 11 away beautifully. That is the restart he needed, and he is running away with it down into turn 3, or turn 1, excuse me. Again, this place is set up weird. I don't want to hear it. 3 wide behind him. Perfect fan behind him. One of Nathan Emerson directly under his bumper. 26 up into the wall. One trying to give him a run for his money down into turn 3. One of Nathan Emerson running high into turn 3. Through the restart zone we go past the start-finish line into turn 4. 11 trying to hold the bottom, goes all the way down through the dog leg. One trying to give him a run for his money. Caution comes out. Managed to hold the lead from Nathan Emerson. Not sure what happened to bring out the caution. No, Chris, I'm serious. What happened?
So we have I gotta go back. I'm trying to do race control as well. I'm sorry, guys. So, is what we have. I'm trying to find him right now. Oh, maybe I should switch my camera. Car spun, came back on the track, and was going slow. So I had to throw a caution because the leaders were going to come around, and I don't want to. I just saw a disaster waiting to happen.
If you mean the 32 of Cameron Sterling, I believe we found it, yep.
Yes. That's
oh,
the
yeah,
car.
he did. He had a little contact in turn 1. 21, well, I mean, he did kind of just go straight into a left-hand turn. 21 got into him, and he just could not get it recovered in the 32 Christ machine. I got no other way to say it, and that's not me being whatever it is to be discriminatory against churches or religion. I have no idea anymore. Too many politics, man. the 32 with the cross on it. I don't know. Laughs in Skate 3 joke. I only believe in Jesus Christ. Do the old speed glitch and then just do Christ airs everywhere. So for those who are uneducated in skateboarding, it's where you take the skateboard out from underneath your feet while you're in the air and you do a T pose like you're, on the cross, which is totally correct in this day and age, but you get what I mean. And you hold the skateboard in your right or left hand until you start going back down and you put the skateboard back under your feet and roll away. People who are just tuning into this broadcast have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's fine.
No
It
idea.
makes me happy. If you played Skate 3, you know what I'm talking about. Or the new Skate game, which I've heard is good and terrible all at the same time. Played it when it first came out, didn't really enjoy it. It's great because it's free, but it's also terrible because they remembered it's EA. If there's a way to get a microtransaction out of a free game, we're gonna make it. Pace car back down pit road. Gonna be going green flag for the 6th time tonight. I believe we'll be under 20 laps to go, this time by Nathan Emerson, Brenton Horton, Colin Cole back up to 3rd, Nicholas Deal, Kyle Reynolds, top 5. Through the restart zone we go. Green flag is out. 18 laps to go here with the All-Stars of the USORA. Nathan Emerson away beautifully. Getting a huge run down into turn 1, beating the hell out of the front splitter, and then running all the way up into the wall. Before turn 1, 21 up into the wall. 3 wide, a couple rows behind him. 77 of Colin Cole looking to make the move once again. Waylon Bertram all the way down into the pit road wall. Not sure what happened to him. One really checking up that 77, 18, 26, and the 20, right behind him. 18 looking up the inside of the 77 now, back through turns 1 and 2. 27 and the 18 side by side, chasing down the 1 and Nathan Emerson just ahead of them. I believe that is the 54 of Frank Skimmerhorn, really pummeling that outside wall off of turn 2. 18 and the 77 side by side through the start-finish line. 77 holding the majority of the racing surface. 18 all the way down through the dog leg. 1 is really running that high side off of 1 and 2. Not sure if he's finding extra grip out there. It doesn't really seem to be helping at the moment. 77 trying to chase him down back through turns 3 and 4 we go. Through the restart zone. 15 laps to go this time by. Can anybody answer Nathan Emerson's call for a win here? 18 looking at the inside of the 77. 77 down to block. Oh, 22 in the 20s. Caution comes out. Good wreck for the 22 and the 20. Hunter Bertram. Wait, who's the 20? And Kyle Reynolds. I had to double check that. It's like, wait a minute. Who am I looking at?
Teammates.
I get lost in ovals. I have no idea who I'm talking about. All right, so let's take a better look at this here. 20 into turn 1, 22 completely overspeeds and then just nails the brakes. I mean, come on, Hunter. You got to race better than that. 20 with a beautiful recovery, but some pretty big front right damage there. Not sure if he got the tail of the car as well, but that 22 of Hunter Bertram completely overshot. Just on every level. He was never going to make turn 1, and we all kind of know that. Because he was wide open all the way into the entry of turn 1. Just never braked. I mean, I'm all for going hard, but, you know, if you're going to do a Hail Melon, you got to be on the outside for that, Hunter.
Hail Melon.
The Ross Chastain move. That's what he called it.
I know. Hail melon.
Me and one of my old co-workers used to have this running joke where we'd just magically show up at work and go, "Do you know the Melon Man? The Melon Man? The Melon Man?" like the scene from Shrek where Farquaad is interrogating the gingerbread man. Think that, but Ross Chastain and being the Melon Man.
That's funny.
It was, until our boss told us to stop because he was getting genuinely concerned about our mental well-being.
Oh, touche.
She quit 2 weeks later, I quit 2 years later. The woes of retail, where you actually have to be partially sane to actually be employed.
Ah, yes. I could not do retail.
Been there, done that, got the badge. I was a deli clerk, so I cut my thumb off twice. Ran my hand through the giant meat slicers. Oh yeah, that was a fun day. I still got a flat spot. Pace cars, lights are off. Gonna be going green flag for the 7th time tonight. Down pit road it goes. 77 of Call It Cold needs a beautiful restart with this number 1 of Nathan Emerson right alongside. Nathan Emerson in control of the restart. 77 in the Oreos Good Wrench inspired machine. Just to his right. Really needs the restart of a lifetime. Try and take away this almost clean sweep win from the number 1. I believe he has led the most laps out here tonight. Green flag is out. 77 away just as well as the 1. He's side by side with him, and it's happened immediately. They both wreck into the turn. 77 drove all the way over the 1 into turn 4. The caution comes back out. Let's take another look at what happened there. I'm actually going to go quarter speed here because I want to take a good look at this. So we'll go over to chase cam. 1 of Nathan Emerson. Yeah, 77 came down on him. I'm not sure what the 77 was thinking because the 1 was definitely going straight there. 77 turned into the 1. Not sure if he thought the 1 was going to go down into the dog leg. Regardless, huge damage for the number 1 of Nathan Emerson, excuse me. Bretton Horton up to the lead. Nicholas Deal in 2nd. Colin Cole in 3rd. Actually, 2nd place now, excuse me. 77's not repairing and still has huge nose damage on that race car. Waylon Burcham down pit road. Justin Wilkes back on the lead lap. Congratulations for him. He's got a shot at winning this thing now, in my opinion. If he can get a good start going. Colin Cole down pit road this time. Cameron Sterling with him. 76 of James Jones getting another lap back. He is 7 laps down. I don't think he's going to have any opportunity to win this race tonight. Unless race control decides to give him the Hail Mary and put him back on the lead lap. I doubt it's going to happen. Oh, he's just muted. Okay. Brenton Horton will be in control of the restart. 1 of Nathan Emerson rolling around, getting his lap back. Brenton Horton, Nicholas Deal, David Justin up to 3rd. Charlie Bass, Adam Stevens, Jeff Herrick, Kyle Reynolds, Matt Kraz. Hunter Burcham, Frank Skimmerhorn, Justin Wilkes, Colin Cole, Cameron Sterling, Nathan Emerson, and James Jones. Waylon Burcham still down pit road. Not sure what happened to him. Pace car down pit road this time. Ready to go. Green flag for the 8th time tonight. Let's see if we can get it done. 77 just hit the 76. Colin Cole just hit the 76. Rolling back around into the restart zone we go. 18 on the point of Brenton Horton. Into the restart zone we go. Green flag is out once again. 18 with a beautiful start. 26 not away as well. 94 right there with them. All cars running down into the dogleg. Huge spread behind them. 18 of Brenton Horton running away with it at the moment. 26 of Nicholas Deal right behind him. Under pressure from the 94 of Charlie Bass. 20 up into the wall, ricocheting off, managing to get it recovered once again. 6 laps to go here at Phoenix Raceway with the USORA All-Star Championship. Trying to end this race. Oh, we got trouble in the back! Charlie Bass! All right, let's take a look at what happened here. He got loose off turn 3. Not sure if the 11 got into him. Collects the 46, comes straight back across and takes out a whole bunch of other guys. 54, 76. Amazingly, Justin Wilkes got around that by parking it on the back stretch, or the front stretch, excuse me. Beautiful recovery from that 93 of Justin Wilkes. Again, folks, our hearts and minds go out to him and his family tonight for the loss of his brother-in-law. A commendable effort out here tonight, back up to 12th after going 3 laps down in the early part of this race. An immense effort out of this number 93 Chevrolet out here tonight. He is doing an incredible job. Simply amazing effort. Brenton Horton still leading the way here. 26 of Nicholas Deal right behind him. One more lap behind the pace car, and we will get stacked up once again. Frank Skimmerhorn still down pit road, Adam Stevens down pit road, and Waylon Burcham, I believe he's just parked it for the night. He is still down pit road. Pace car's lights are off. Going to be going green flag this time by 9th restart of the race. I'm not sure if we're actually going to be green-white checkered, but we're probably getting really close.
Probably very close.
Through turns 1 and 2 we go. Everybody getting settled back down. 20 of Kyle Reynolds down in 5th. Pace car is off. Ready to go green flag once again. Down the backstretch we go. Everybody getting settled in once again. Justin Wilkes back up to 11th. Trying to get it done out here. 18 on the point. Green flag is out once again. It is a green-white checkered out here tonight. Oh, 20 of Kyle Reynolds goes around. Caution comes back out. We are now in overtime. And there's still wrecking. Nathan Emerson, oh, takes out somebody else. He clobbered Frank Skimmerhorn while he was at it. Yeah. What's going on? Excuse me. And of course, now is when it all decides to break. Bastard. Apologies for my language.
All good. I have to use
I
that
get
language
one.
sometimes. I use that language in my computer stuff sometimes too.
Yeah, I've been running iRacing in windowed all night, and it's been perfectly fine on the games, the streaming side of it. And it's like, oh, now that you've pressed anything, it's magically gonna appear wrong in OBS for no reason at all. So, thanks, game. Pile of junk. Well, we are in overtime. Green-white checkered finish here. Ethan Emerson, Frank Skimmerhorn still down pit road. Justin Wilkes with a huge effort out there tonight. Back up to a top 10 position. One hell of a race out there for him. Let's see if we can do it in overtime. Unlike last week when we were with the Wild West Racing League, and we went, I think, 6 overtimes, and we still couldn't get it done because we went 18 laps over, and we still are not done. Pace car's lights are off. Ready to go green flag this time by 10th restart of the night. Pace car down pit road. 18, 26, 49, 22, 11, 32, 77, 51. 93, 94, 21, 54, 76, 46, and 21. Back down towards the restart zone. Through turn 3. Green flag is out for the 10th time tonight. Green, white, checkered finish here with the USORA All-Star. And into turn 1 and 2. 49 sliding up towards the 26, trying to keep it clean. 26 looking at the inside, 3 wide, down the backstretch we go. 20 wrecks out behind him, taking out the 93 of Justin Wilkes. Caution comes straight back out, and they're wrecking under caution. Hunter Burcham and Kyle Reynolds come together. Let's take a look at what happened here. 93 and the 20 wreck each other, taking out the 76 behind him. 49 comes straight across the nose of the 22, bringing out the caution once again. We couldn't go around one more turn. Come on, guys. Again, I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks from last Wednesday when we were almost 20 laps in overtime and we still couldn't get it done, so they just called the race. Oh. Sorry, folks, trying to rest my voice up a little bit here. Allergies are really kicking my butt lately. But we're getting ready to go green flag in just a minute here. Overtime number 2. Let's see if we can get it done this time around. Pace cars, lights are off. Down the front stretch we go. Brenton Horton, Nicholas Deal, David Justin in 3rd. Cameron Sterling, Colin Cole, Matt Kraz, Charlie Bass, Justin Wilkes up to 8th now, even after that wreck. Managed to keep it going. Kyle Reynolds, Jeff Herrick, Hunter Burcham, and James Jones down 5. Pace car down pit road this time. I didn't realize this place had Shriners sponsoring. Huh. How did I not notice that? Tenth caution of the night coming to a close here. Getting ready to go green flag once again. Towards turn 3 we go. Rolling up towards the restart zone. Green flag is out for the 11th time tonight. 18 and the 26 away beautifully with the 11 right on their heels. David Justin looking up the inside. Not sure if he's alongside the 26 just yet, but they're going through turns 1 and 2. White flag this time by. Can we make it to the line? 26 up to the outside of the 18. 93 of Justin Wilkes with a huge hit off the wall. 26 of Nicholas Deal up the outside on the 18. 11 looking up the inside. Ooh, white flag waits out, coming back no matter what. 11 all the way down to the exit of pit road. 3 wide for the lead into turn 1. Oh, 11 turns the 18. Managed to recover it, keeps it going. Nicholas Deal in the lead for the moment. Down the backstretch we go. 11 of David Justin trying to keep up. Doesn't have the speed to do it. 26 of Nicholas Deal comes back around and wins the USORA All-Stars here at Phoenix. What a race. Second place, David Justin, Cameron Sterling in 3rd, Brenton Horton on a last lap contact with the 26 down in 4th. A huge effort for the 18. What a hell of a race he had. Colin Cole in 5th, Charlie Bass 6th, Matt Kraz in 7th, our friend Justin Wilkes in 8th. After a terrible start to this race, a enormous effort out there for the number 93 of Justin Wilkes. Congratulations on a top 10 finish out there tonight. Commendable effort for Justin Wilkes, who sadly lost his brother-in-law due to suicide. Again, folks, our hearts and minds go out to him and his family at this time. And again, a congratulations on a beautiful 8th place finish after a pretty terrible start to this race. Down 3 laps, managed to recover and finished 8th and finished 2 positions ahead of where he started. That is a hell of an effort out from this number 93 of Justin Wilkes. Let's see. We can find Nicholas Deal. If Chris is ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
All right. One, make sure you were back on the air. Oh, God. Words I can't say on the air.
God bless it.
About 2.
Nicholas Deal, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
Yeah, I got a copy.
What a race there towards the end. Congratulations on winning the All-Star here at Phoenix Raceway. Talk us through those last few laps.
Man, that was crazy. So just a lot of wrecks. The 18 had me on the restarts. It was really hard trying to figure out how to time that. Luckily on the last one I got it done, but that was a really fun race other than all the extra activity at the end. But I want to give a shout out to you guys just for hosting this event. This was really fun.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot.
Nicholas, congrats on that P1, man. Especially in the All-Star race, that's something awesome. And you're doing something phenomenal with this league, I tell you what. So, tell me, how does it feel to be an All-Star?
It's amazing. I've never won one of these before, so it's my first one, and it's great, especially racing with a great group of guys, good competition. It's a shame Nathan and Hunter and all them got taken out because they had the cars to beat for sure.
Oh, yeah. I would agree, but hey, racing happens. But
Yes, sir.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us up in here, Nicholas, and congratulations once again on a perfect win out here. And just
Thank you, I appreciate
taking
it.
it all.
Have a good one, you.
Oh. Too early. I believe he's Apex Predator, so I'm putting him back there. I have no idea.
Yes.
Let's get David Justin in here now, second place finisher. David Justin, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
What's going on there, bud?
Talk us through that last lap there. Managed to get second place right at the blow of the whistle. Talk us through it.
It's just strategy, you know. To be able to stay up there, I kind of figured we had three green white checkers in there, so I just stayed in the back a little bit, just kind of saved my tires, let everybody do whatever they needed to do, and once I came out of the pits right there, and I had like 20 something laps left, you know, I kind of figured everybody was already pushing too hard. If I could push a little hard right there and get top three, I knew it was going to happen. So it's just, like I said, studying before the races. That gets me in these positions. So.
Chris?
Hey, David. Hey, congratulations on that P2, brother. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you racing. Tell us, how does it feel to be an all-star right now? Top 2 all-star.
Well, I mean, I wanted to get that first right there. We had a little, you know, mess ups right there at the end, which it's going to happen here at Phoenix, you know. But yeah, to be in the top 3, I would have liked to got the money. Congrats to all 3 drivers, all podium winners, and also Nicholas Dill. Every time we race in USORA, Nicholas Dill always gives me a run for my money. He's real good. I know he has a tendency to be able to push too hard a little bit and burn it out, and that's what I was expecting right there. For me to come to the inside and him on the outside and be able to take off and just jump down on the inside right there at turn 3 and 4, and I wasn't able to get it. So, but yeah, it's good to be an all-star in this race and to be a part of y'all's league. It's great, bro. Love it.
Well, thank you, David, for joining us up in the booth. We are happy you had a hell of a time out there, and congratulations once again on an epic second-place finish. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Yes, I'd like to thank all my bros out there, Fearless, my teammates, USORA League for being able to do this. There's not many people that can get out here and broadcast and keep on doing it week after week with all the stuff that's going on in the world, all the evil. I want to thank my Heavenly Father up in heaven, and that's about it.
Well, thank you, David, for joining us up in the booth once again, and we hope to see more of you next week.
All right, thank you, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, let's see if we can get Cameron Sterling up in here, and then I think we will be done, unless... Oh, there he is. I was about to say, it's like, unless I can find him. Move. Cameron Sterling, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
I sure do. How's it going, gentlemen?
Pretty good. If my stuff would work. course, iRacing live timing decides to crash now as I'm trying to filter through names. Ignore me. Cameron, respectable third place finish out there tonight. A hell of a finish for you and the USORA All-Star race out here tonight. Talk us through it.
Oh man, it was a bad luck start for sure. I spun trying to use the dog leg, no caution. Smacked the wall trying to avoid everybody else, and ended up with wheel damage early on. So kind of had to tough it out for that first stage. Fell all the way to the back, and was just riding around pretty much, doing my best not to go a lap down. So pulled that off. Was able to regroup, get the car fixed for the second stage. And man, so many cautions kept coming out that I was just trying to space out my tire usage. Limited sets of tires. We had 4 total, and I was already down to 3. 3 after the stage. And then, took another spin down to 2, then the cautions. So I finally ended up using that final set. And then it was just, it was about I think it was the restart before our first green-white checker. So I was one of the freshest on tires, worked my way up, dodging all the cautions. And, yeah, that final green-white checkered that we had, man, I gave it all I had. Wound up third. Kind of had to veer off a little bit with the 18 getting sideways. But, I'll take third. Hard-fought day all day. Wish I could have got it, but I did what I could at the end, so.
Hey, Cameron, congratulations on that P3. You guys, we watched you dodge in and out of traffic all night long, and I can't say congratulations enough, but how does it feel to be an all-star driver here at USORA?
Man, I'll be honest, when the announcement was first made, I was surprised. I was like, wait, how do I qualify? But then I was like, I bet it was from last season's special event that was a points race. I forgot that it was a points race for last season with the race against veteran suicide. So I guess that win, huge win for me there as well, but I guess that win got me in. So I was kind of shocked, but thankful to be here, thankful to be able to race it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, so hopefully I can get in the next one.
Good, absolutely. Congratulations, brother.
I appreciate it.
Couldn't agree more. Congratulations, Cameron, on a fantastic third place finish out there tonight. Congratulations on being a part of the All-Star race, and hope to see more of you next week.
Alrighty, boys. Thank you.
Thank you. I have no idea where he goes. I'm assuming Apex.
No, he goes into Ryder.
Okay. Well, it has been another perfectly good almost 3 hours since we started here with the USORA. Amazingly, right at the end, as all normal things do, all of my Streamlabs not Streamlabs, my SDK broke right at the end. So it's like, oh great, I can't flip to anything because it all just died. So we're gonna do a restart of the computer here. But Chris, thanks for having me up in here tonight. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Absolutely did.
Well, folks, you spent almost 3 hours with all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting and the United States Online Racing Association. We hope you've enjoyed. I certainly know I did, and I think Chris did too. This has been the All-Star race here at Phoenix Raceway with the USORA, the doubleheader impromptu that we did. One heck of a show for everybody involved. Thank you for having me once again. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. Once again, my name is Pat Wilkinson up at the booth, joined by Chris Lindsay. This has been the United States Online Racing Association All-Star Race, and until next time, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.